Afternoon, Scorpio men. Welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. Gentlemen, what I like to do is to go on and give you your 2019 romantic prediction. Okay? Gentlemen, I'm going to be using my Lenormand's deck here as displayed as we see here, in addition to a few other oracle cards that I feel will offer you additional advice into your situation. Okay, gentlemen, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please take a few moments to do so now. If this reading resonates with you, go on and give it a big thumbs up. Okay, let's go on and get started, gentlemen. I'm going to go on and just make a few a few general observations prior to getting into your reading, and then we're going to get started, okay? Looking at the cards here, gentlemen, I'm kind of feeling that this woman that I'm kind of seeing coming towards you, and again, gentlemen, this reading is valid until the end of this year. And basically, I'm going to be sharing who I see coming towards you, or the predominant woman or women energy that I kind of see coming towards you time and time again throughout the year, okay? I'm kind of seeing a woman here looking at these cards, gentlemen, that seems to me to perhaps have been educated abroad in some sense, or she was born in a foreign type company, country, okay? I'm also feeling that it's quite possible that she could be potentially, for some of you, a flight attendant, and she looks very exotic looking, gentlemen. I'm also getting a sense that she's a single mother, and I'm feeling that she's somewhat immature. I'm picking up that she's petite. She looks to me to be short. I'm picking up a shorter type frame as well as a taller. I'm picking up both a short and a tall woman here. Okay. I'm also getting a sense that this woman or one of the women appear to be a workaholic, or she appears to be sneaky and very deceptive. Okay. I'm also seeing her as being very fit, and sexual. She seems to be going through a bit of a crisis, and she seems lonely, hurt, or kind of bitter in some sense, or distressed, I'm kind of feeling. And gentlemen, this woman may already be your wife, or she might even be your girlfriend. Okay? I'm also feeling a sense that she's religious or spiritual in some sense, and you feel, and so does she, a strong soulmate connection, okay? I'm also seeing something connected with children around you guys. I see a hyperactive type child. I'm also seeing a job that she's working that looks very demanding, okay? She appears to me, gentlemen, to be quite whiny, and she's needy, I'm feeling. And I'm kind of getting the sense that for some of you, she may even have chronic health problems, okay? I'm also seeing something connected with the Red Cross. She might even be an employee of the Red Cross. I'm also seeing, too, that I'm seeing a pregnancy, or perhaps someone has just given birth to someone. She may have just given birth, and I'm seeing some heart problems, or some, it looks like post-surgery type recovering or something that she might be doing. Okay? So, gentlemen, let's go on and get started and just go on and examine your cards as we have them here, okay? Let's start with this ship card. Gentlemen, with this card is certainly all about travel and adventure, and it draws our attention to fire type signs, gentlemen, to Leos, Aries, and Sagittarius. And gentlemen, this card says that this woman is very exotic, and I'm seeing very dark features, perhaps African, Asian, Spanish, Mediterranean, or any of those foreign type descents, okay? And it's also, gentlemen, possible that this woman might even be someone from whom you've been estranged, or perhaps someone that you already know, someone from your past. And it might just as well, gentlemen, be a long distance type relationship or an internet type romance. But with this card, gentlemen, this woman certainly appears to be very worldly and a bit unstable. I'm picking up a foreign type person, as I suggested, from those qualities. She could be an immigrant or a travel agent, or she might even work on ships, gentlemen, or live near water in some sense, okay? The next card, gentlemen, here we have that child card. And gentlemen, this card is certainly all about immaturity, capriciousness and innocence, So with this card, gentlemen, air signs usually rules this card. So we have the Libras, the Geminis, and the Aquarius. So, gentlemen, this card certainly says that this woman It looks like she has a hard time on feeling trusting in the process and what a sustainable relationship really requires. She appears to be very young looking, gentlemen, as I suggested, short, petite, and a bit naive about life and its potential pitfalls. Okay? The next card, gentlemen, we have here is that Fox card. So, gentlemen, this card is certainly all about our careers. It's all about lies and deception. And the ruler, gentlemen, of this card is Neptune, and fire signs are usually associated with this card. The Leos, the Sag, and or Aries. Okay, so this female, gentleman, appears to be quite sneaky, street smart, even perhaps a workaholic, and very flirtatious. Gentlemen, she's certainly potentially a liar and one who is very deceitful when you're kind of seeing this card there. Okay, the next card, gentlemen, is historic. So, gentlemen, with this card, this certainly says that this woman, she can never settle down. She seems to always be always on the go. And gentlemen, with this card, she's certainly tall and she appears to be a very refined type person. Okay, and I'm picking up water type signs here: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And for some of you, gentlemen, another quality or features to add here is blonde or either dark blonde with light colored hair. Eyes that I'm kind of getting, I'm kind of feeling that this woman, as I suggested to you, she has a very hard time kind of settling down with simply one person, it feels to me. And I see her as being thin and very fussy. And gentlemen, she might even be a foster parent or a nurse of some sort, okay? I'm also feeling that with this card, it brings about a lot of commitment issues that she might be having. And she might be searching, again, gentlemen, as I suggested to you, for her next best catch, okay? Looking at your next card, gentlemen, we have this whip card, okay? And gentlemen, this card is all about problems, arguments, and separations of all sorts, and connects us with water type signs, Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios. So this card says, gentlemen, that, although this woman appears to be quite attractive, it looks like she has a very mean side to her personality, and she might even be on drugs or drinks heavily. I'm kind of feeling with this card, she's very competitive, and you certainly might enjoy having sex with her, but, you have to understand that these are the qualities that she has. I'm also feeling, gentlemen, too, that this card also brings about a possibility that this woman could in fact be a potential stalker, and there is strong indication, as I've already indicated to you, that she is a potential cheater. Okay, the next card here, gentlemen, is a cross, and gentlemen, that card is all about fate, hardship, worries, and again difficulties, and it connects us with fire type signs, the Leos, Aries, and Sagittarius, and it certainly shows that this woman is definitely experiencing some form of hardship, and it looks like she thinks negatively all the time, and she's always complaining, And this card makes her a very sad type person who feels very guilty about something, and she appears very needy. Even, gentlemen, for some of you, she might even be a bit sick and worried about her health. But as I suggested, she appears to me to be slender, bitter, and again, very reserved, okay? And she might be involved in religion, okay? The next card, gentlemen, that we're examining here, we have this heart card. And gentlemen, this card is all about our emotions, feelings and joy and excitement. And it connects us with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. And this card shows that this woman is very emotional and caring. And it really does, kind of adds good value when it comes to relationships. She's very attractive, and I'm kind of seeing lighter chestnut brown type, hair in some sense, or eyes. And I'm kind of feeling that she appears to work in the hospitality type industry, okay? Now, the next card here, gentlemen, is a woman, so it's no sense in, further examination of that, because we know that card identifies her. And so we're going to move on to this tree card, which is the next card there. And gentlemen, this card is all about life, destiny, and, health and karma. And it connects us with water type signs once again, the Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios, just as yourself. And this card shows, gentlemen, that despite her unsettled behavior. She is also, gentlemen, very, it seems, spiritual or religious. And she tends, gentlemen, I feel, to have an open mind. And I'm also getting with this card green eyes for some of you, okay? She might also feel a strong karmic type pull towards you and you to her. And it makes it feel as if it's a soulmate type connection, okay? I'm also feeling, gentlemen, or seeing long hair for some of you. I'm also feeling that she might even be a doctor or a therapist, okay? I'd also feel that, you're going to be, it looks like you're going to be working out some type of difficulties with her, perhaps trying to reconcile your differences with her, I'm kind of feeling throughout the year, okay? So, gentlemen, this is what I have for you in terms of the Lenormand's card. So what I like to do is to go on and just, examine the additional oracle cards that I decided to go on and just add to your reading, okay? We're going to first examine the card selected from Sylvia Brown's deck, my spiritual reading cards. And the card selected, gentlemen, here is, or the message is, gentlemen, try not to criticize others, because it really sets up negativity in your lower body. And really, it doesn't, help by, really criticizing people, The next cards I decided to select comes from, gentlemen, the Unicorns, Doreen's Virtues deck. And the two cards selected is to let you know is that you need to relax and to know that everything is certainly is going to be okay as it relates to your romantic situation. And perhaps, gentlemen, perhaps changing your exercise regime might help you focus on other things, okay? Additionally, I decided to choose another card from Doreen's Virtues deck, Healing with the Angels card. And the card selected, gentlemen, is Meditation. And gentlemen, this card is kind of urging you to just sit back and to focus on what your next step should be before you focus first on what you should do first before even moving forward. Okay? And I decided to go on and select two additional cards from Doreen's Virtues deck, the Romance Angels, and the cards are Chemistry and You Deserve Love. And the message of this card, gentlemen, is that despite the challenges that you may be going through in life, you are certainly deserving of love, and you're going to certainly meet that special someone. And this Chemistry card is kind of suggesting to you is that even with someone or this soulmate type person as identified by the key, by this tree card, as well as additional cards here that brings about more of a soulmate type connection. It says that it seems that there is certainly a strong magnetic attraction. I'm feeling that the two of you do in fact share, okay? The next cards I decided to select comes from the Wisdom of the House of Night card, and is by P.C. Caff and Colette Barons Reed. And I actually, gentlemen, decided to select two cards for you. And the first card we're going to examine is Conclusion, gentlemen. And basically what this card is suggesting to you is that, try not to resist these changes that are kind of coming forward, to you. If any, concerning endings, okay? And don't resist any endings that are cropping up for you, okay? And it's also warning you to, as it relates to your romantic situation with the person that you're dealing with, or perhaps someone you may have been estranged from that you have doubts about. This card is asking you not to really draw conclusions until you certainly get all of the facts up hand. Maybe, it might be time for you guys to have a more meaningful discussion, And the next card, gentlemen, that I decided to select also comes from this same deck, gentlemen. And the message here, gentlemen, is, letting go, gentlemen. And it seems like this message has been kind of echoed throughout your whole reading. This is suggesting to you is that, gentlemen, if it's something that is really dear to your heart that you really want to come to manifest or want to manifest, let it go and don't hold on too tightly, And this card is telling you that it also brings about some type of a stubborn type, possessive type nature, and perhaps it may even be suggesting that you're being a bit too controlling, and you need to let your lover choose whatever way is kind of best for them, and you need to not dictate, the path that they need to be taken, okay? I also decided to select a few additional cards, gentlemen, from the Wisdom of the Avalon's deck. And the two cards selected, gentlemen, is the Raven as well as Forgiveness. And the Forgiveness card is suggesting to you that perhaps maybe you are harboring something, or you're kind of hating something that may have transpired to you, and it's time that you need to release, you know, and again, let go, and to forgive whoever it is that hurt you, and just really let go and let God, and to use with this card your intuition, you know, and to know that magical things are just about to happen for you, and all you just have to do is just wait until that time comes and allow things to kind of manifest themselves to you without worry and without fear. Okay, and last but not least, gentlemen, I decided to go on and select two additional cards from also Colette's Baron's Reed's deck, the Enchanted Map deck. And the two cards, gentlemen, selected is, okay, Coming to Life and Spark. So, gentlemen, what this Coming to Life card is kind of suggesting to you is that, you know, this card is asking you, just as, you know, this symbol here, this card knows how far you've come and how far you've evolved, and is asking you, do you see, you know, how much you've grown when it comes to your romantic situation? Okay? And it's suggesting to you that, you know, this long cherished dream that you might want to manifest in your romantic situation is not one that is in vain. It certainly is one that is going to come into fruition, you know, and what this card is suggesting to you is that, you know, really watch for the signs, you know, and just let life take its course. Okay. And the next card, last but not least, gentlemen, that I also selected here in the same deck is also the Spark. Okay. So again, this card is all about, you know, really thinking positively and really imagining the things that you really want, and really having the optimism and hope and the trust, gentlemen, to know that things are just going to be just all right, like this card is suggesting to you. It's suggesting to you, gentlemen, to relax. And now, gentlemen, it might be the perfect time for you to kind of give birth to something new. Even start a new relationship if this one isn't working for you. Okay? So, gentlemen, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. Gentlemen, once again, if you have yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now. Gentlemen, if this reading has resonated, go on and give it a big thumbs up. And gentlemen, I'm presently offering a promotion which will expire on the 8th of this month. $20 of questions. If interested, certainly contact me at WAT61073@gmail.com. Enjoy your day, gentlemen, and I certainly look forward to hearing your comments. Thank you.